heard the loud cheer. Now Mikolas Alekna comes into this as the world record holder, having thrown 75 meters 56 in April. He's not yet won a global senior gold, but if he does tonight, he'll emulate his dad, Virgilius. Daniel Stahl is the reigning champion, going for his third world title, while Christian Che is hoping to get hold of his second, having become the youngest winner in Eugene 3 years ago, a record that will be broken if Alekna or Mika Sosna win tonight. Here is the start list then for this men's discus final, and it's pretty stacked. It's very difficult to pick a winner. Some of those longest throws that we've seen this year have all come at a meeting in Ramona in Oklahoma, where there are favourable wind conditions. We always see athletes throw big there. That's where Mikolas Alekna threw his world record, as spectacular as it was, and you cannot take that away from him. Matt Denny too had never thrown over 70 metres before this season, and did in Ramona, and has done elsewhere too. But just watch out for Che and Stahl, because those two in particular have been in decent form, consistent throughout the season, and it's Christian Che who has the longest throw out of all the athletes this season, outside of that meeting in Ramona. We'll talk about it plenty of times tonight. But the world record holder, Mikolas Alekna, looks up to his dad, Virgilius, who won 2 world titles, 2 Olympic gold medals as well. He's my idol, Alekna has said about his father, and he can emulate him tonight and become the youngest world champion in the men's discus. So you just saw there on the bottom right of your screen how the competition will work tonight. I'm sure here on day 9 that you're familiar with how it works now, but we'll have all 12 athletes in the first 3 rounds. At the halfway stage we'll go down to 10, round 5 down to 8, and round 6 just 6. There are the vital statistics then for Mikolas Alekna, and that world record of 75 meters 56, the first man ever to throw over 75 meters. So comes into this as the favorite. Was only 8th in qualifying. Matt Denny, much improved. Australia has never had a male throws world medalist. There's been 8 women who have done it for Australia, and look at that massive improvement this year compared to previously. Never over 70 meters, now a 74 meter 78 thrower. No, the rain is still coming down, so it might be a little bit tricky for these athletes. Mikolas Alekna would become the youngest men's discus world champion if the Lithuanian world record holder can win the title tonight and emulate his dad, Virgilius. Matt Denny had never thrown over 70 meters before this year, but he has the second longest throw of all time in Ramona. No Australian man has ever won a throws world medal.
2022, representing Slovenia.
Ramona's heaven for big throws, but outside of Oklahoma it's Christian Che who has the best throw this season. The Slovenians hoping to regain the title he won in 2022. Daniel Stahl is the reigning champion, chasing a 3rd world title. His win in 2023 was the longest throw in the history of discus finals. Cuba's Mario Diaz is in his first World Championship final. He sets a new lifetime best in July of 67 meters 44. Conor Bell took down a New Zealand record that has stood for 21 years when he threw 69 meters 51 in Ramona earlier this year. This is his first competition since April. Germany's Henrik Janssen went close to breaking 70 meters earlier this year. He won the European Touring Cup in March. From Lithuania, Andrius Gudžius won gold in 2017. He finished 8th at the Paris Olympics. Mika Sosna threw over 70 meters for the first time earlier this year and went on to win the World University Games title as well. Alex Rose has been the Oceania record holder in the past. He is trying to become Samoa's first medalist at the World Athletics Championships. He was 12th in Paris and in Budapest 2 years ago. Attila Stelekner is the older brother of Mikolos and outperforms the world record holder in qualifying, achieving a season's best of 67 metres, 16 centimetres. And completing the lineup, Austria's Lucas Weiss-Heidinger, the Olympic bronze medalist here 4 years ago. He also won silver at the European Championships last year.